what's up, people? So this will be, as you can see, we're here at the kind of starter area, a lot of which hasn't been developed yet, mostly because there's been quite a bit of stuff going on underneath, underground. So kind of want to show off a lot of that, and yeah, we've got 2 access points, and so I guess I can walk you through what's we've got this kind of main access point through the main house itself. Kind of jump down there and you walk out here, but plan is to build some sort of like a shipwreck or something out there that is that looks really cool, and so that'll be the access point for that. But normally I'll just kind of fly out here, and I've got this little dirt block here to tell me where it's at, and we'll get going. And so yeah, just moving right along, get this going. We've got kind of the main cave section here, so this is where you've seen a lot of the cave spider work. We've got 6 spawners here moving, 1 here, 1 right there, 3 back in that little cluster, and then there's 1 way in the back that's currently not in use. But each of these are going up a water basin, and yeah, I think this space just came out really sweet. This wraps around to kind of the more functional part of this. Let's see, Bigfoot just chilling out behind the bars there. We've got a library here to do some enchants, and then this is kind of the main storage workroom, where we've got all the items, and main things that are being used through here. And you can see we've got a data pack with armor stands that allows you to position the items, so we've got some decorations here and there. But that's this, and then this kind of leads through. Really not entirely happy with how this looks right now, but we'll see what that leads to in the future. Another access right there, and then this just kind of opens up to the cave itself. So moving right along, we've got the main pathway here, which takes us from that's entryway, which there's a back alley way to get from the entrance to the storage room. That wraps around here, and this is kind of the main collection point for all the spiders, which you can hear, I'm sure. They go into this kind of big basin, and there's a collection point for them over there. So pretty sweet how it all works. This is the main access to the bottom walkway here, and then this is also the access to the spiders here. And then we got another enchant room down here just for simplicity's sake. That way you've got everything you need right there. And then the AFK, the most efficient AFK spot is right here, because we've got 3 spawners that are activated at once. 1 there, 1 here, and then 1 right here. So that's this, and then we can kind of come around back this way, and we won't go in there just yet, but just want to show you this is kind of the transition from the main access of the house that I showed you earlier. This is part of that abandoned mineshaft system that was there before it was all mined out, and this kind of goes back that way to a chute that goes straight up where you saw the house. So that's that. We'll visit that here in a second. Coming back around this way, nothing really over here, just kind of empty space, but definitely room for more things to be added here. All of this is custom, by the way. All these, it was just a network of abandoned mine shafts. We mined mined out everything, and you can see that progress in past videos. But moving up, and we did a lot of embellishments and things that I'd added to stay in line with the cave kind of motif, I guess you could say. Moving into this room here, we've got the slime farm. This is all a slime chunk. Both this corner and that back corner over there are also slime chunks. So a big part of the water, adding the water, not only because it looked cool, but also because it helped eliminate a lot of the spawnable areas for slimes. And then all of these areas that you see that aren't lit up are all half slabs, so mobs can't spawn. So we've got the slime farm here with a retractable water to turn it off and on, and then we've got a creeper farm here, which also has a retractable lava stream so that it can be turned off and on. And you can see the farms here. And then back here in the back, we've got a sugarcane farm for primarily these two are for rocket production, but these both kind of need the water level of the whole area kind of just feeds into these water streams here, so it's kind of a seamless transition. So not too much decoratively has been done, here as far as the walls and the ceiling, but we'll probably look to add those in the future. And then that's kind of the cave area, and you saw the access point on that side for this kind of main. The idea here was to have this contrasting, almost like office space, nice lobby area where a lot of the things get done. And so underneath here is a bunch of it's mostly decorative stuff. You can see the farms, some kind of bushes and trees. This is the kind of entry point that we saw before, and then we've got two stairways with some lights. This is upper level, so these are the control panels. This right here turns the slime farm on, so we'll see it's going through the whole chunk, so it'll take it a second, but this allows the slime farm to run. So you can see it there, water coming down. And that goes all the way to the bottom, and then when we turn it back on, we get these indicator lights behind them. See that water coming down, and that turns it off. And then the same thing for the creeper farm. We can turn it off by pressing that button there, and that opens up these lava streams, which we can see coming down, which brightens up the whole space so that no mobs can spawn there anymore. So that's pretty cool. Another interesting detail is this is all right above. As you saw, we kind of flew into that main access point way back there from the ocean, so there's a lot of kind of leaks coming from the ceiling. Those are all, that's all open ocean all above there, so that's kind of neat. And then up here, as I was mentioning, we had that spider spawner that was way back in the corner. This one wasn't really able to be used as a spawner because it was just so far away from the other one, so we decided to turn it into this kind of decorative thing. And that's what the whole idea for this platform kind of originated from, implementing this block as a decorative item. And then we've got our dragon head, dragon egg, getting some armor stand stuff going here. Subtle flex with the netherite armor on our dudes there. And then that's Brickfoot. That's what you saw chilling out over there in the storage area. And then this brings us to the main storage system for the farms. So we've got all the gunpowder. So in these couple columns, all the sugar cane. Let's see. May have used it all. Oh no, here it is. It starts here. So these 4 for gunpowder, these 4 for sugar cane. These back couple are just nothing's hooked up to these. They're just kind of main storage for rockets. Rockets are mostly what we're making back here. And then we've got the slime farm is hooked up to these columns, and then the spider drops from the mob farm are hooked up right here. So we got the spider eyes and the string. So this is kind of the main storage area for or bulk storage for the farms that we got. And then coming back around here is just another little work area that's more decorative than anything else, but yeah, it's always handy to have, you know, crafting bench and chests and things like that. So, and then that brings us down to the base here, which this kind of leads to our main, I guess, subway, if you will, you know, transportation system. As of now, it's just, you know, this is all it is. It's not, you know, we don't have any other builds to hook it up to yet. And we've seen that in a previous video, that kind of unfinished mine access, but that's meant to be kind of a central hub for all future builds. And that just kind of goes in like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's quite a bit. We joke around, I call it a starter base, but it's a little bit more than a starter base. As you can see, we have the netherite armor. We just defeated the ender dragon probably a couple days ago. I'm going to turn that back on. But yeah, it's pretty sweet. Really, the whole idea was to start with I kind of started with this entrance over here, and had the idea for a kind of water system, and it just kind of came together from front to back, moving back there. So yeah, this is my starter underground cave section of the base. That's why there hasn't been too much progress on the above ground areas, but now that we've got all this complete and functional and working, we'll probably move up there for future stuff. So anyway, catch you later.